an entire human life recorded on an intricate network of hidden cameras and broadcast live and unedited 24 hours a day. It's The Truman Show!
Peter Weir's 1998 film The Truman Show is definitely one in which, after you watch it, you sit back staring at your ceiling and you just think, whoa. I think one of the reasons I love this film so much is, when I was younger, the concept of living in a world revolving around me sounded, well, like paradise. But of course, Truman's story is complete satire, right? Right? Truman's home of Sea Haven Island is a surface-level paradise completely constructed under the hands of Christoph, broadcasted live to the real world. In order for this to be worthwhile for the creators, the actors portraying the people surrounding Truman must subtly take out product placements. One case in particular is when Truman's wife, Meryl, advertises a cocoa brand in the middle of an argument.
I've tasted other cocos. This is the best.
What the hell does this have to do with anything? Tell me what's happening!
Despite her husband's reaction, she carries on as she is told. This use of props demonstrates how focused this world is on profit rather than Truman's well-being. But I can't help but think how this mimics society today. Profit comes as a priority over well-being in almost every occasion. The Truman Show is attempting to show a different point of view of this consumerism. We can see how it can deeply affect people's mental health, but authorities such as Christoph are selfishly unaware of it. Another interesting point is, why do we actually like Truman so much? I mean, yeah, he's a nice guy and all, with an exceptionally average yet perfect life. And we can't envy him because of the morality he brings to such a false world. One scene that emphasises this is the one in which he has attempted to reconstruct Sylvia's face from magazine clippings and uses it as motivation for his attempted escape. Sylvia emotionally watches from her home, now as an onlooker rather than a cast member. This use of symbolism captures a rare humanity on Sea Haven Island, clearly felt by the audience of the show. This heavily links to our own society because we also naturally gravitate towards what we recognise as real. I think one of the biggest questions that is asked about this film is a rather simple one. Why didn't he just leave? Well, us as a society are becoming more dependent on what is happening around us to help make decisions. Truman already has an irrational fear of water. Why can't he just fly? Partly because of the influence of the posters in the agency. One example is the "It Could Happen to You" poster. This low shot puts the poster at a higher angle than Truman himself, representing the power it holds over him. This mimics our society, as these codes are meticulously put to inflict a certain emotion. This is something we see through advertisements in reality, making us think a certain way. So, why should we have listened to The Truman Show? The parallels between our world and Truman's reconstruction are uncanny. Both are constantly filled with messages that alter our thinking, but they both have an undying need for morality. The Truman Show demonstrates how it can take a toll on a person. It's a commentary on how captive we are in our own society, as it reflects our own reality. A concept that is heavily questioned each time I watch this film.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.